What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bucks, and we back. Episode 4? Episode 4? It seemed a little quick. I feel like we just did episode 3 yesterday. It's probably because we did it on Tuesday instead of Monday. Hold on, let me see. Make sure we good. Yeah.
None of them ever happen when they supposed to.
They don't. That's why I be saying around 9. I try not to say it's starting at 9 because then we have a lot of confusion.
So then we got people feeling like they got lied to.
Right. So I don't like to lie to people. So around 9, it's 9:58 now, and we live. So we back, episode 4. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Bucks, bro in the building. You can see us on the TV over there.
But that doesn't matter, I guess.
What is people mode?
When I know I'm about to see people and you get
But you're not about to see nobody. Everybody, this is Cheyenne. Say hi to the people, Cheyenne. I'm gonna do your commercial now. Watch this. You ready for it?
I mean, I can be as ready as I can be.
You're as ready as you can. Right. That wasn't a no. There it is. I'm going to bring up both of the pictures.
That's fine.
Okay. Where is the other one? All right, here. There's one. And there's the other one. Okay. So both of them did not pop up. Let me get this other one before I bring it up.
You really want to know what's going on. Here's the whole, I'm about to have a whole flashback.
That is not what I wanted.
You know what, man, I recorded songs for 3 years.
Keep that in mind. Record labels. Got a topic finally. We're saying,
don't finally me. I ain't even supposed to be here. I was watching a movie.
So what is this topic?
Hold on, we're gonna get into this commercial first. I'm gonna share my screen. Let me know. Let me know you can see my screen.
Got you.
You can see it?
Yeah.
All right. Boom.
Oh, that was for you. I like that.
What is this, Cheyenne? Explain it to the world.
Right now I'm in the process of starting my own record label. It's for any and anybody. I'm basically trying to make it so that it's not about the industry, quote unquote. Because we know them snakes is in the grass, and that's what J. Cole said.
Right.
Like just making it so that you basically feel free to do what you feel like doing. Having the opportunity to be who you are and not have to change for this industry, not have to change for not really have to change for anybody but yourself. If you want to change, you want to go pop, you can go pop. You want to change, you want to rap, you can rap. Say if you were indie, Ari on some type of level, and you want to go Lady Gaga, I would not care. You feel me? I just want y'all to be open, just not, y'all can hit me up on Facebook. Instagram. My Instagram is Luna Stars because that's actually my name, Luna. So it is what it is. I mean, everything is in the process. So if you got something that you want to send, your ideas on what you want, just what you would want to see in the industry. If you got signed to a label, if you wanted to be a part of a label, what would you want? Because the more feedback, the more, I guess, opinion and opinionated thoughts I can get, the easier it's going to be for this business plan to be set out. So, there you go.
That's honorable. What made you name it Anklife?
Actually, I have one on the back of my neck, and I've always been very conscious and very hippie-like in certain ways and very Afrocentric. it just, to me, it's eternal life. Basically, you know, that's the creation of everything.
Right.
So you're creating everything. This is the birth of whatever you want to make it. This is your eternal life. This is what you step foot into. And if this is your passion, you step foot into it and it becomes basically your own world. It's like a utopia. You feel me? You are what you make yourself to be. As long as you're confident and not cocky. Confidence is key. It's always there. It's never going to fade. Cockiness comes and goes, and that money does too.
Right.
So it's not really, you can't be about your money. I mean, we are about the money, but you can't be about your money when you step in this industry and you step in this label. So there you go.
I can respect that. That's honorable. Real honorable.
Thank you. I try.
All right. Let's get right into this. Wait a minute. All right, we back. First,
we're gonna
what
start
I
off
need to
with
do.
your topic. That's what we should start off with, because that
definitely gonna
joint.
start off with my topic. First, I need to alert people that we're live. I forgot to do that.
That would help a little bit.
We live. That is not how you spell and. I just want to fix that.
It wouldn't be anyway.
That's okay.
Even if you fix it, it wouldn't be right. I love your record label.
Thank you.
You have no idea who I am, but I might drop an album on your label just to give y'all some light.
Well, I mean, anybody. I'm looking for any and everybody. If you're a producer, if you're an up and coming artist, if you don't even know how to sing, but you know how to sing.
Folks I know follow me and fuck with her because I fuck with her.
Possible. So yeah, let's get into this. We back. Let's share it. And we live. Episode 4. Topic number uno. Post school stress, I should say. I'm gonna name this topic that. Yeah, I like his better, but you go through more stress than strategy.
Got no strategy.
Exactly, and this is what we need to have this conversation for, because
You sure
way
do.
too many times am I seeing, and on way too many different occasions, mine included, am I seeing people who went to school for something but ended up in an even worse situation than they originally started in. Now, me specifically, I never went to school for anything, but I did go to the Art Institute's orientation. I don't know if you know. Well, yeah, you know. I just did the fucking logo. But for everybody out there who don't know, I do multimedia arts. That includes graphic design, videos, audio, editing and recording, websites, whatever, anything you can think of that's basically artistic, that has to do with the computer and artistic period. Like, yeah, I cut hair, I do tats, I draw, I paint, I do a lot, but all of that is self-taught. But I did go to the Art Institute's orientation, I guess you could call it. I took a tour of the school, and the school is great, but when I got to the end of the tour, I sat down with the lady and she told me the tuition, which was $88,000. That's dead. How do you expect someone to go to school to gain a knowledge to provide for themselves or their family, whatever the case may be, and y'all tuition is way too high? It don't even make no sense. I decided that the way I would go about it, which is, I don't really recommend this. I wouldn't say I recommend it to people, because not everybody, I'm gonna say, is as strong as me. I don't mean to sound cocky, but I have a low tolerance for certain things, and in the midst of it, strength kicks in, and so do smarts and skills. So I taught everything to myself as opposed to spending that $88,000. But people don't go about it that way. So this topic is basically to inform people and help people get a better understanding of what should happen at the school. Once you graduate, like even in school, I don't feel like they're teaching you the skills you need for life, especially for college. You're not really prepared during high school for what you're about to witness for the rest of your life. Like they want to tell you about these fictional ass stories. I had to read Beowulf. You know what Beowulf is? It's about a fucking Viking. Like, come on, how is this helping me in life? Like, bro, I got taxes to worry about. I'm trying to buy a house. I don't know how to do this shit. They didn't teach me this shit in school. So it's like, what do you do? Like, you're literally being kicked out of a place of education after 12th grade and just put into the real world, expecting, like, for people expecting you to know what the fuck to do. It's like, there were no tax classes. There was no what to do if you get on child support classes. There was no mandatory driving classes. There was no how to buy a house classes. There was no what to expect if you do buy a house classes. There was no credit management. Things like normal things that you need to get through life on a daily basis were never taught to you in school. I guess they just expect your parents to teach you this. But what fucks me up about that is our parents went through school too. So who's the key to all of this information? How are our kids supposed to know how to grow up, survive in life? What the fuck do we do after high school? So that was my piece, I guess. Your turn, Diane.
Well, damn. Okay. You basically took a lot out of what I was trying to say. But most of it, nobody wants anybody to succeed. Point blank, period. Nobody really wants anybody to succeed. Nobody wants to have no, but what I'm saying is not teacher wise, not profession wise. I'm talking governmental type situation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could agree with that. Definitely agree with that.
You asked who and why, or who came up with this unknowledgeable situation, and the process that we have to learn ABCs and 1, 2, 3s in order for us to be smarter, to know what to do when we step out into the real world. You gave us lollipops, candy, unicorns, and rainbows, and then told us to go build a wall for $85 an hour. Okay. I had no clue. When I say no clue, I had no clue about anything. I was very sheltered and still kind of am. So it took a very long time for me to realize what taxes are. I was, some people like, I was 15 when I had my first job. I was 18. I was a spoiled brat in some people's eyes. My mom still made me lunch in high school. Wow. Yeah, like I said, I was a sheltered little so-and-so. It just, to me, and then the school that I went to, it helped me express myself and it helped me become more confident in certain levels. But I went to an art school. I went to CHAD. I don't know if anybody knows what CHAD is, where CHAD is at all. But I went to an art high school. I drew.
Okay.
I drew for a little bit. That was my way of self-expression because I had no other way to express because I didn't know how to. That's why I feel as though communication is tenfold for me in anything. Any way, shape, or form, communication is 100. Right. So, and that's where, my music kind of came into play. And it was one time, I think I was still probably a freshman. If not, I was a sophomore. I was either a freshman or a sophomore, but I know freshman year, we had an open mic and I started singing and people were like, "Oh my God, you really can sing. You shy, but you can sing." And I'm just like, "Well, y'all lying. Y'all lying. I can't sing." I didn't have that because, my parents are 9 to 5 type people, even though they're not 9 to 5 people, but it sun up to sundown, same thing every day. No problem, no issues. And it gets to a certain point where I got to senior year and was like, I want to be a producer. And basically got it all shut down. Because we are living in a reality and being a producer or anything in the music business is a dream.
I don't know about all that.
No. From my parents' point of view.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not that type of person. I'll be on go. Like,
yeah.
But from my parents' point of view, it was a dream. It was a dream that was never going to be a reality. Surprisingly, I got accepted to Columbia College in Chicago for their mass media and audio program. Did I go? No, I didn't. End up being in Philly because my parents shut it down. You're not going to be able to X, Y, and Z, and
that need to be the next topic. Shit. Parents be waste some time, but continue.
So, it wasn't like I was going, and the crazy thing is, it wasn't like I was going by myself. It wasn't like I was going to be alone. I had my best friend by my side who is actually in Chicago at this moment. That is my best friend. I love her to death, and that's my ride or die. But it's like I was stuck in Philly, and
shout your friend out.
Shout my friend out.
What's your best friend name?
She actually has a vlog and a makeup tutorial thingy thing.
Yeah, put her on, man. Put her on.
So her vlog is Ace Vlogs, ACE Vlogs. That's her and her girlfriend. And then Alicia Nicole is her YouTube for her makeup and her lookbooks and all that. Y'all need to go check her out because she is bomb.com with that makeup. She slays. Y'all need to go get her. But like it killed me. Like it killed me to a point where I didn't want to do music anymore. It killed me to a point where I really didn't know what to do. Like I really was upset. So by 18, I started working, got a job. All I have is a high school diploma. So nobody's really going to hire you. I like pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. And being young, you don't really know what to do.
Right.
After a year or some change, I quit my job. So then I was doing something. I don't remember what the other job was. I was doing something else. I think it was like door-to-door sales, something stupid and retarded. Door-to-door sales. Like, who walks up to somebody's door? And,
I went through that.
Oh my God, that is the worst thing you could ever do.
I got bit by dogs. I got cussed out a couple times.
No. I can't do it. And then I was up in the suburban part. So mind you, I have a low cut and I had a low cut at the time. Like I had people calling me dude, like, sir, I'm not a man. My face don't even look like a man.
Right.
How you? Okay, that's fine. So like I did like door-to-door sales for like maybe a month and some change. Like I have no idea how long that lasted. I was not having it.
I lasted a week. I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna go to work today. Right, let's do that. How about that? That's a great idea. Yeah.
I don't even think it was a month, but it had to be like 3-4 weeks. I don't know. It could have been. I have no idea. I don't even remember. That was too far ago. So
that shit is quitting jobs. No notice to the boss. Once my mind made up, I don't want to work here. I'm out. I don't got no rep for nobody. not showing up. Don't call my phone. It will be ignored. I don't care what happens. Like, you don't disturb me. I'm out.
So I'm still, I was still, and at 18, you're still young-minded. You're still young-minded. I don't care what nobody tells you. At 18, most people are very young-minded. Unless you had to grow up quick, you are young-minded. You have no full sense of choice. So like it was just like I was angry at my parents, which is pointless at this point. I mean, I'm 23. I'm at that point where there's no point being angry at y'all. It's just like it's really, really like it blew me completely. So leading to that part, leading further into the future, I ended up going to school for early child education. The worst thing that I could do because I wasn't happy. I'm still not happy. I love kids. Don't get me wrong, I love them to death. But that wasn't my field. It was like something that they laid on the table and was like, "Hey, I think you would be good at this."
And that's almost exactly how it is. Like they don't want you to do what you want in life. They want you to do what they want you to do in life.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because my mom used to like kind of sort of have a home daycare when I was younger. I was like 12, 13. So I really didn't know nor did I have the knowledge to be like, Mom, you just need to open a home daycare and call it a day. And I'm like, now I'm just trying to bribe her into into having one now because it's like I have the credentials. Listen, you don't need to do nothing. We just stack this money because this money is really good. And all you really need is babies because that's all you like. Mm-hmm. But it's like that's not the one thing that you wanted to do is what no, I'm okay. And then it's like as I'm going through having certain jobs and stuff like that, I gained to realize who I am, what I'm about. So it got to a point where I didn't want to go back to school after that. But I got to a point where I found out I was having my daughter and I was like, I'm going to go. What's up? What can I do? I want my own record label. But I want my own record label since I was in high school. Mm-hmm. Since I was in high school. I was sick of the industry then.
Right.
Kesha's incident was the icing on the cake. Mm-hmm. That lawyer, that situation talking about she can't break the fucking contract because he disrespected her. Oh, you can rumble me in the courtroom. Like, we can box in the courtroom, like. Like that made me so mad because you sat there and now you have to sit on this man's label and this man's contract until it breaks until you can't break the contract because he violated you. What kind of bullshit is that? Right. That's bullshit. And to think about people that didn't take it to court. You know what I'm saying? To think about the people that did not take it to court and are sitting there like he done did this to me and he done did that to me and now I'm stuck.
Yeah, we've had our own issues with record labels in the past.
Like, and that's why, like, in just listening to J. Cole, like when I seen J. Cole in person at the Made in America about a year ago, and the way he dressed and came out, I said, you know what? I said, what man come out in some sneakers, a t-shirt, and a hoodie?
A real nigga. A real nigga. That's who come out in this. Listen, when you got money, one thing I noticed, I've seen I've personally met a lot of millionaires in my life. And one thing I notice about them, people on SEPTA buses dress way flashier than them.
Oh
People
yeah, of
be
course.
in
Those are the people that
Uber
don't have.
wearing Gucci belts. These niggas, I've met millionaires that showed up to the things called seminars in
Hmm.
fucking ball shorts, a white t-shirt, and flip flops. Lie to you not, millionaires,
But you know,
multi-millionaires.
I fell off my consciousness when I realized, before I realized that. I got back on J. Cole after, well, besides that album. But
Mhm.
like Don't Save Her and all that. I forget what album that's called. But anyway,
2014 Forest Hill Drives.
thank you.
My
um,
boy, that's my favorite artist right there.
Shout out to you.
but yeah, like when I came back onto that, like I was in love with J. Cole from the jump. But you could see how the industry manipulated him. And that was the part that made
Mhm.
me fall off. That's the same part that made me fall off of Drake. The old, sad, sobby Drake, I will listen to for days.
Yeah, Drake's an asshole now. I can't fuck
Yeah,
with him.
he got cocky, and I don't like that. Um,
Cole actually, to me, Cole got better. Cole became like he got in the game, and
he
like
opened
when he
his
first got
mind to the
in the game, he was
realization of
like,
what's going on.
yeah, he was him. He was him, but he was more like an industry him when he first got in the game. Like you would see him rocking chains, and you would see him like, or you would hear him spitting about like just stupid shit,
Bullshit.
no purpose
Bullshit.
behind it.
Right.
Yeah, these past two albums, you can see he really starting to wake up. It's all
He
in his
started
lyrics,
producing his own shit.
all in,
That's what
yeah,
happened. He started
all in
to
the
produce
words.
his own shit. You stepped in the building with a bunch of
Yeah,
people that were willing to teach you. You
That's
gained
what
that
got.
knowledge and you turned around and you produced your own shit
mm-hmm.
with no fucking features.
Yo, and that's
Twice.
another reason why I respect him so much. He remind me a lot of me. I will sit here. My last track, I made the graphic for it. I made the beat. I made the lyrics, and I made the fucking video. Like,
And see, listen, this is
fuck
what
a
I'm
team.
looking
That's the
for.
type of
Like, do
time I
you
be
not
on. I got
understand? This
my
is what
family
I'm
members.
looking for. Like, I need somebody that's going hard but willing to teach others. I need somebody that's going to be a producer and actually going to be like, yo, motivating, not
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, this what you into? You like this jazzy shit right here? All right, well, let me see if you can pop off and do something like this. Expand your knowledge, bro. Like, expand that shit. Because there is no fucking way. How the hell we get to, wait, pause. How we get from music to schooling to, all right, I'm going to just, listen,
Y'all
maybe
tied together.
that's just our passion. We could talk about
Don't
this for
question.
hours.
Y'all tied together
We
though.
all the way off topic.
Don't question.
No, we're not though. No, we're not though.
We not, but we are all at the same time.
I'm about to tie it all together.
So
Because
what was
it's all
the
tied
topic?
together.
The topic was.
What you do
The
after
topic,
school? Is all-
I mean, yes,
Because I
yes,
did it.
Oh, I gotta
but
see this shot. I'm sorry. Brian just did some amazing shit.
He watching TV on his phone.
So,
Now you off
overtime.
topic. You drunk.
All right, go ahead. Listen.
but no, like I'm
You have more to say
serious.
about
Like,
stuff, John.
it's what?
Huh?
What he say?
He said, "Did you have more to say, or was you done your topic?"
I talk a lot, so if y'all want to stop me, y'all can stop me. You feel me?
Well, we are kind of low on people today, so I'm not too pressed about time.
Okay, I mean that's fine. I just wanted to make sure everything was cool. Like I don't know, like I started off. Honestly, I ain't even going to fraud you. I had my white girl moment. I was Jesse McCartney, Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy for the longest throughout high school, and I still am. But that was my start.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You like the type of music you like.
I mean, that's where my start was. And then Amy Winehouse started falling into the play. Erykah Badu started falling into play. That's my baby, Lord. That right there.
I just recently started paying attention to Erykah Badu. Like, I guess like me, my awakening caused it. But yo, like she's like beyond conscious. Honestly, like that shit is crazy.
She touching stars, bro. She's touching stars. She ain't even on no, she not on Earth, yo. She not on Earth. She is the alien of all aliens.
Yeah,
Like,
she is something. She is something.
like,
She is
yo,
something.
my mom used to be so irritated because that's all I used to blast. Like, all I used to do. My mom cannot stand
Oh,
Erica Badu. But it's like you can't help but listen to her music. You can't help but be open to what she's saying because she's telling you the truth. But with a whole bunch, and what's crazy is she really was supposed to be a rapper. She really was supposed to be a rapper, but the industry was like, ain't nobody fucking with no female rapper right now. If you ever see the video "Love of My Life,"
no, I never seen it.
yo, you gotta watch this. She spit some Jones so fast. You be sitting there like, what? But you understand everything she said. And I'm just like, yo, why they didn't just let you rap? Like, why? Like, you could have sung too. Like, you could have had a rap album and some songs. Like, come on, yo. And it all still would have been conscious. Yo, it's this group. I don't even know if you heard of them yet. I think it's called Unshu. It's two black girls. They are so gorgeous, but they fucking lyrics be on a fucking beam.
You said it's called what?
Unshu. It starts OSHUN, I think.
Ocean?
Okay, I don't know. Listen, I just be pronouncing stuff all the way. Don't judge me, okay? I don't know.
Actually, and Orisha. I didn't know there was a group name called Ocean.
Yeah, but they bomb like, yo, you gotta get on it. Gotta get on it.
I'm gonna look them up.
It's a light skinned girl and it's a dark skinned girl, and like all they pictures, you can tell they conscious, yo. They so conscious, like
They gotta be because it's the spirit. They named their group after an actual spirit. Like,
I don't know. I guess that's what I didn't even look it up yet. I've been back and forth, like trying to make sure everything's cool with me. They own it though, and I mean, hence my name is Luna. So like, I mean, I really don't like my first name. But anyway,
why?
cause it's so western and south and hick town.
All right, Cheyenne. Back to the topic.
Anyway, back to us talking about conscious music. Are we going to my topic or your topic? Like, well, what's up?
Yeah, we still on the first topic. We got Bro here. Still gotta speak his piece.
Oh yeah, my bad, homie. I forgot that you was even in there.
I'm letting him get to the runoff.
Yeah, we gotta get Bro on the cam next week, man. We can't keep sharing
Yes,
the
we
cam.
can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
He's just a voiceover.
I'm the narrator.
All right. We're gonna go on you, bro. What do you do after school?
I was like, I thought you were just asking what I do. Oh, after school? This is a long story. This is a long story, and it's not my fault.
You just better sum it up.
You don't get to say that. You had your own episode. Anyway, I'm gonna skip all of that because none of it's important. But I went to high school for a little while. I had a pretty good GPA, but I realized I was completely doing it for no reason. Because my sister kind of made me go, so I went, and I was killing it, but I ain't belong there, so I stopped. Kind of like he quits jobs. I just didn't go.
Understandable.
I was in college for business for a while, and I was like, what am I doing here? I could just go run my business. I already know what I'm doing.
Touche. I was kind of dumb for one day.
Back when I was like 18, I wanted a record label, but I got one ASAP. And we had that job for like 2 years, and then I was like, I want to do something bigger. So I just went up. And I've never had a normal job in my life. All the jobs I've ever had, I created, and he helped.
True.
We just rock out. Like, Right now, I own technically a record label, film company. He got a graphics company that's kind of connected to the film company. I'm working on a nonprofit organization, and I play sports.
Well,
And I'm handicapped, so I do the sports in a wheelchair. Yeah, but
get it.
what was I saying? What do you do after school? See, what happens is they didn't tell you that. He already preached it, but I gotta repeat it because it's that true. They didn't tell you nothing that happened. None of it. It's like they create this world for you when you go to school, and you live in between the lockers. You go to
Brainwash.
class, you cut class in the hallway. Whatever you do, nothing you do in
Brainwashing.
school is gonna be connected to after that. None of it.
There ain't nothing but
And then,
brainwashing.
and then me, I had like a situation where I was a semi-important guy, and even my squad, they stopped going that way when I hit a certain age. Like, all right, now you on your own, take care of yourself. What the
Right, of course.
all right, cool. Like, all right, she was fine. What was I saying? Yeah, so I went to college. That ain't work. I even did the door-to-door thing. But what happened to me is I'm different. Since I'm handicapped, when I got all dressed and all that, I was in a nice little suit. I came down. It was like, yeah, we tried to call you. We don't need you today. You can go home. I was like, what? So I wasted my entire morning getting all ready to do this. I'm down here. I got this suit on for no reason. I gotta go right back. Why didn't you just call me? Don't say you tried to call me because that's not true. Like,
They
all
only
right.
about their own money.
I was like, all right, cool. Anyway. I forget most of what I was going to say is not touchscreen. I keep trying to get this thing off the screen. It's not touchscreen. Yo, it won't stop. Make it go away, bro. My bad. There's something on the screen. I can't make it shut up. Hey. I forget the rest of what I was going to say. Because y'all talked about so much, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Let's move to the next topic. What's the next job? Because I don't even completely forget.
All right. So in conclusion to that topic, I guess the answer to what you do after school, basically
Whatever you want to do.
Do
what you want to do. Don't let nobody tell you what you're going to do.
Nobody tell you shit.
Pretty
You're
much.
going to J. Cole it up.
You don't need a license. You don't need a permit. You don't need a class.
Wait, I need
You
to quote
don't
J. Cole.
need.
I need to quote J. Cole.
You don't need money, really. You need ambition. You need talent. You need to know what the fuck you want out of life. And you need to not be a little bitch. All right. That's facts. Don't be scared to do nothing. Don't be hesitant. If it's something you want to do it.
Otherwise, you end up like J. Cole said. He was like, good news is you came a long way. Bad news is you're going the wrong way.
Pretty much.
I definitely did that. I definitely did that.
We all going the wrong way. Except for that, we all kind of build up.
At some point, I was even signed to a record. I didn't sign it, but they was trying to get me to sign it. And he didn't do, I'm going to say it because I hope he see this. He didn't do any of the stuff that I thought he was going to do. Like, it was me and this tall white guy. He was my manager. And we split everything 50-50 as far as the ideas and what we wanted to do. Like the direction I wanted to go in, I ran it past him and we did it together. We got it done. But at some point he was like, you need a producer. I didn't say that was his idea, not our idea, not my idea, his idea. He made me have a producer. Then he moved the producer into the house that the record label got me. Now I got to deal with this guy. Like, I don't know him. We're not. Like, you can't just add another person.
I don't like people. That would piss me off.
It did. And then he got me listening to this guy like that guy's my boss. No.
Get out. Just get out.
I don't have a boss.
Go home.
Like,
Go home. This was the point of me not trying to make money from other people. Now I got to listen to you. Get out.
I'm like, what? Like, where'd you get this guy again? Like,
Exactly.
it was crazy. It was all crazy.
That sounds retarded.
So, at some point, he was like, yeah, we're going to open the studio and it's going to pay the rent for the other, because we had 2 apartments connected together.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, it's going to pay the rent for the other one. But if you really want to make money in the studio, it has to know how to multitask, because people are not coming through for that much studio time every day to the point where you can actually pay a sufficient amount of rent. Unless you like Dr. Dre and you're supercharging. So I came up with the idea where we're going to have it, we can use the space to hold like 2K and Madden tournaments. We can do graphics, videos, photography, all that. He was going to, and he was like, I don't want to do that, just studio. And I was like, then how you going to make the money you talking about making? Where you going to get it?
Oh, his ass.
So what's the word? I forget the word. Basically, I vacated the label, and since I didn't sign anything, they couldn't chase me.
That's understandable.
He came to my crib and took a TV that he owed me. Because when I had a studio, he was paying for it. He lost my TV that was in that studio. So I kept one of his. When I vacated the label, he came to my crib and took that joint back like he don't owe me a TV.
That's crazy.
It was weird, but I just wanted him out my house. So I was like, just take whatever you want to take and keep it moving. And I hope I never see you again. Real rap. Like, it was real crazy. I forget what we was even talking about. I like talking to you. That's weird. I don't like talking to nobody. I'm schizophrenic. I'm not legally schizophrenic. I've never taken the test, but I'm pretty sure I'm schizophrenic.
Okay.
I'm just crazy. Except all the ideas that run around in my head, the delusions that I live in, we actually create them and they come to life.
Exactly. I mean, that's all that should be, on your mind. Anything other than that can deteriorate the knowledge that you create and the ideas that you create will hinder. So don't. I would say don't even worry about what you 100% think you are. In a sense.
I just realized something. I just remembered you said you could sing. I need to hear that before this episode is over, though.
Oh yeah.
We not going live like that. No.
Right now, we're doing it right now.
No.
Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah, it could be off, but not on.
How about we just tell you this off?
No, because I can see it.
How about we just tell you this off? All right, let's keep pushing though. Next topic.
You gonna hit me with a candy bar?
Did I?
Yes.
So the next topic is mine or his?
Yours.
You. We on you now.
So the topic would be, why is it that males or females don't really want relationships anymore? Like, I need to know why. Like, I need to understand. Like, why don't people like relationships anymore? So would y'all just be fucking and ducking? Like, I'm confused. I mean, we all had our time and point in life when we did that. Consistency. That should not be a habit. Like, people out here, not judging anybody who got kids right here, but people having kids and just not really fixing nothing, not really working with nothing, not really trying to make things work. Not saying y'all are, I'm just saying in general. Because a lot of people get offended when I say certain things, and they were like, well, we wasn't really trying to work nothing out. First off, I wasn't coming at you specifically. I was just saying in general how things should be.
Right.
But, you know, like, I mean, my current situation, no, my daughter and her dad and all that, we kind of not together. Like, yeah, but it's working because, okay, it's not about y'all anymore. When you bring somebody into this world, it's not about y'all no more. It's not. It just, to me, that kills me more than anything. Y'all, like, I mean, as a teacher, especially, I'm a teacher. I work with kids. I see parents that be like, all right, well, you go to school and don't pick their kids up until like, that's not cool. Do you not miss your kid? Do you not want to see them? Because I know I miss my daughter. She little, but I miss her. As much as she get into stuff, I miss her. Like, she sleeping, I'm missing her. She right there. It's the little things as a parent that you start to develop, and it makes you blossom even more. This is the reason why I'm starting this label. I've always never wanted to work for nobody, but I always was indecisive. I was always, what's the fucking word? I was always like unsure of the things that I wanted to do because things around me, my environment was not per se negative, but downing the things that I wanted to achieve. And it threw me for a loop because I felt like I wasn't never good enough to be able to become what I knew I was about. And having her changed everything, like completely 360. And for not just me, but her father too. So it's just like, each other, even though we care about each other, we're not about each other, we're about her. If she needs anything, that's what we're worried about. It's not about the man and female relationship, like, especially as far as kids. Like, that was my biggest concern. Like, well, part of the topic, like, how are y'all in a relationship? How are y'all not for a relationship, but y'all got a kid in the situation, like, or a kid in the sense, like, it just, it's confusing. Now you're confusing your own child to be confusing when they get older, to not know how to be in a stable relationship. But like I was telling, I'm sorry, I really don't know your name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
I just be talking.
Who name don't you know? Huh?
Dreadhead.
Me?
We're just gonna call you Dreadhead for the now, because anyway.
I'm Bucks.
You said what?
My name Bucks. You could call me Bucks. You could call me Rel. Don't call me nothing else.
Got you. I'm gonna just stick to Rel. So,
all right.
Where was I at? Okay, so like I was telling Rel in the beginning before we even went live, it's so much more to having a relationship. Like, I grew up with both my parents. I was blessed with both my parents. Some people lose their parents. Some people's parents separate. Some people's parents are deadbeats. It's for a fact that I was blessed to have both my parents. You feel me? And it just, it's irritating. Like, how do people not know how to be in a relationship? Like, how? Even if you were raised by your mom, what hardship did you see with your mother that you couldn't even realize that I'm never gonna be like that? Just in general, like, I don't know.
Your piece?
Huh?
I said, does that conclude your piece?
Yeah, like, I'm over here lost for words at this point.
You want to go last, or should I go last?
What you want, flip a coin? I really don't care.
Heads or tails, my nigga. Heads or tails.
Patriots gonna win.
Yo, I'm not. It's basketball season. Heads or tails.
What the?
Y'all really flip the coin. Y'all get on my nerves.
I'm going. You lost it.
Hey, you go.
You lost it.
Y'all so irky. Y'all really flip the coin though.
But he lost it though.
How you lose the coin?
I didn't lose it. I flipped it, and then you know how you put it on the back of your hand. that shit stuck to my hand when I took it off, so it just wasn't there. Like, so yeah. Anyway, we did it again. It's tails. I'm going there. All right. So this kind of goes back in on what we were talking about last week, but I like it because it's even more detail. Yeah. So I'm gonna fill you in just in case you didn't see it last week. Last week's topic,
I didn't even know what the heck was going on.
yeah. Last week's topic was how to safely get in and out of a relationship, because so many people are, for real, honestly, getting in relationships with the wrong people for the wrong reasons, and then it's ending very tragically. Like they had, I brought it up. There was a bit on the news about this guy who killed his wife and kids because she wanted to break up with him, and then tried to kill herself. Like that, it should never get to that.
My question is, how you ain't see this man deranged? Just
Exactly.
how you
Exactly.
or the one where
you have to know. You got to know who the person is that you're getting into a relationship with, and that
that's
also
where you need government background checks for these motherfuckers nowadays.
true.
But no, not to cut you off.
Like,
but
a lot of people don't, huh?
I said not to cut you off. But what about the one recently where the bull he beat his girlfriend up because she wanted to go out or do something? It was something crazy that had nothing to do. Like, why would you beat her up for that?
Niggas is retarded. This is what I'm saying. You gotta know how to pick. It's a lot of retarded, illegally retarded. You got your legally retarded people who they label with Alzheimer's, autism and mental retardation. They're the legally retarded ones. You have the illegally retarded ones are the ones who just out here retarded as fuck, just doing stupid shit, and they never got.
They deserve to be 302. Yeah.
Exactly, and they will pretend to be the most normal motherfucker, and then when you actually get to know them, you actually get to see that they're crazy
criminal
as
mind
fuck.
shit.
So this goes back to, like I said, what we was talking about last week. You got to know who you're getting into a relationship with,
right?
And I think a lot of people these days, me included, when you brought up this topic, I immediately thought of myself, because there was a point in time where I even made a song about it. I thought I was going to be single for the rest of my fucking life, simply because I didn't know how to properly get into a relationship. I'm just thinking everyone's the same. If she don't want me, something wrong with the bitch. I don't know. But, like I'm smarter now. I can get more into it. So it's like I can see that the reason a lot of people don't want relationships is, for one, the main reason, a lot of people are afraid of being hurt. A lot of people are pussies at heart. You can take it how you want. It is what it is. A lot of people are pussies at heart when it comes to
you right.
Niggas will bust guns, talk about fighting, I'll kill your mom, but will not get in a relationship for fear that the female will cheat on them, and they will be stuck in the house crying like little pussies. Now, a lot of people have been in situations where, all right, maybe they did take that step and it didn't go so well. So now they're iffy about relationships, period. And they think, like I said, they think everybody the same.
I can raise my hand to that one.
Yet, no, people, the real people. And you have to let people get to know the real you. A lot of people live their lives fake. And it turns out a Ken and Barbie relationship. And no one wants that. And a lot of people are conscious of that, of the possibility of that. So they don't even want to indulge in a relationship in the first place. As far as kids go, I'm going to speak on deadbeat dads first. There's two kinds of deadbeat dads. It's the kind that, first you have the old school kind, who just humping everything raw, busting in everything, and just had in their mind from the rip. All right, I know I'm gonna get her pregnant. I'm gonna just dip, like no fucks given. You got that type of deadbeat dad, and then you got the type that I almost became, honestly, where you got into a relationship with a female you didn't really know, and that didn't really know you. You had kids. Let's say the relationship was built on lust. I finally had sex. I had kids, whatever the case may be, and you finally found out who this woman really is through the pregnancy, because a pregnancy will bring the real woman out of the woman. She will stop being as cute as she was. She will stop being as caring as she was. She will turn the fuck up on you. And if you're not man enough to deal with that, whoa, what the fuck is this? Who the fuck are you? I didn't fall in love with you. You're not the girl I had sex with. I'm out. You got that, and then you got, on the same token, you got bitter mothers who just can't handle you, and they don't want you in the child's life. You eventually become a deadbeat dad in a way, because you want to be there for the kid. The mom wants some shit. She don't want you there. She wants some other nigga there, I guess. I don't, whatever the case may be. But me, I know I grew up without my dad, and that did something to me in my brain, to where as though I remember these thoughts as a kid. If I'm like, when I grow up and I have kids, I don't care what the fuck the situation is. There's never going to be a time where my kids are ever going to be able to say, Daddy wasn't in my life. I ain't grow up with no dad. Fuck that nigga. That's how I feel about my pop. That's exactly how I feel about my pop. I don't care if he's watching this right now. I would love for him to see this. Bro, like, where the fuck was you at? Fuck you. Honestly, that's how I feel. Like, he called my phone not too long ago. I don't know how he got my number. He probably got it from my sister. I was annoyed that he was calling my phone. Like, what are you?
Right.
Bruh, like, you missed your chance to be an inspiration in my life. I would hate if my kids grew up with this mindset. So no matter what these females is doing, I'm not going to disrespect neither one of my baby moms in any type of way. Even though we've been through so many different problems, I would never, when it comes to my kids or in front of my kids, disrespect them, do anything wrong to hurt or harm them.
Right.
Anything. You gotta respect your children's mother, no matter how crazy, delusional, retarded, stupid they are. You gotta give a certain amount of respect. So you have to be a man up. All the bitching that they doing, all the complaining, you gotta put that behind you for the sake of the
what
kids.
you gotta do.
Like you said, it's about the kids at this point. It's not about us. We have our issues. We understand we have our issues, but we're grown enough. We should be mature enough.
Grown ass people. I mean, if you young minded and shit happen when you young, it's a little different. But still, you
kids mature you though. That's one thing I can say. I was ripping and running the street. I ain't have no regard for life. Period.
Who you telling?
Period. I was wild. I'm not gonna say the things I was doing live.
No,
whatever the fuck.
Listen.
I was a wild boy. Once I had a kid, that shit was like, whoa. I'm like, yo, I'm drawn.
You a human, like you a person. Like you what?
Kids
I made you like
exactly. Kid will change your heart. So as far as that goes, I don't know. To each his own. It depends on your situation. Honestly,
no, it don't. I don't think it do, because if y'all can't sit down and have that conversation, or can't just even see eye to eye about your child, it's something wrong. Y'all need to be in court.
Exactly.
Point blank period. Y'all need to be in court.
On the same token, it goes back to the starting point of the relationship. You have to be 100% sure that your communication is A1 with this person, that your understanding is A1 with this person, that this person really understands who you are as a person, so that, and you understand the same thing about her, so that one day when they do flip that switch and they go from being insane to crazy, it's not confusing you like, oh, where did this chick come from? You already know from the rip, and you're mentally prepared to deal with it. So
honestly, I feel like any man should, like, if they're in a relationship with a female, they should know, because being pregnant is like a female being on that time of the month. Tenfold. Right. Tenfold. So if you haven't seen your girl cramped up, pulled in a corner somewhere because she in pain, because it's just what we do, what we deal with, then there's something wrong.
Right.
Like, females become who they are. Like, Some people may not act that way. Some people may be mellow. Some people may be chill. But females, before you even get the shorty pregnant, before you even think about it, like, be around her enough to know not just who she is, but certain things about her body, what she does, how she acts, like, not just as a conversational situation. Because you could get somebody. Listen, I'm not crazy. I'd be so chilled and so mellow. It pushed me to that point. Like, I've had the fights, the arguings and stuff like that while I was pregnant with my daughter. But at the end of the day, we both came to a conclusion like, yo, we not arguing type people. It just don't work that way. It's not gonna work that way. We need to figure it out. We need to get it together. We still live, we still joke, we still chilling. You feel me? And it's all because of her. It's all because she changed us. Not, oh, we changed because we just changed for the better.
Right.
It's because she changed us. And she is such the happiest little girl I've ever met. I've never seen a baby so happy. Ever. She always smiling. Oh, as crazy as she is, she's always smiling no matter what the situation is. Lights up everybody day. Like, I've never seen a baby so happy. Ever. Like, you just go into like a daycare or something like that and you see kids and they just whining and fussing. Like, she looks at kids who cry all day. Like, just be looking at them like, why are you crying? Like, well, why are you, like, what kid, what baby looks at somebody like that? Like, that's just, I don't know. It's just amazing to watch them grow and see them from not being able to do anything to start being able to do everything for themselves. And she's only one.
That's
just
crazy.
Doing so much for herself. Like, not so much, but she's still like, it just, I don't know. I'm still stuck. Like, it's just an amazement. Like,
Makes sense.
mm-hmm.
Right. Well, that concludes my piece, bro. You got to say about
I'm not going to draw. Because Voldemort probably won't see this. No, chill. I'm going to be diplomatic. It's okay. The reason that I'm not a giant relationship fan right now is because I was the greatest guy on the planet for the wrong person. I had to, like he was talking about, get to know who you with. I actually had to put her in a situation where I got to see through the fraud, like, to see who she really was. But, like, I seen something in her that she didn't see in herself.
Okay.
I'm not. You already know me.
That's not what I'm talking about. But go ahead.
Because I'll rumble you. I don't know how we going to do this on the John, but I'll figure it out. Anyway. Yeah, I seen something in her that she didn't see in herself. She actually said at some point that she wasn't good enough for me. I'm going to skip the rest of it because, yeah. But anyway, I'm not a relationship fan because I tried that and she tried to kill me, like, emotionally.
Okay, one second, Joe. 1 second. I'm listening, but go ahead. Y'all can talk.
Hey, I feel like her kid is climbing the fridge or something. Because that's the hold on. That's definitely the job. Anyway, yeah, I'm not a relationship fan. I tried that. It did not work. I'm still alive though, so out of nowhere, brand.
Hello.
And what else was I saying? Oh, kids and whatnot. I love kids. I do not have any because I found out she was crazy before I got her pregnant. Hallelujah. I basically raised my niece and nephew. They squad. I taught my nephew how to walk. It was amazing. My niece is awesome. Shout out to her. She got a YouTube, but I don't remember it. I'm going to bring her on one of our episodes at some point. I'm going to try it. Y'all done already basically covered everything between the two of you. That's what y'all do. Y'all set me up. Y'all cover everything and then give me the camera. Oh, all right. Basically, before we even slide into what he talking about, because I don't remember what that was, I'm just going to state for the record that I hate that saying that I'm only human. I hate that because people just use that as an excuse to do stuff. Like, especially if you knew it was a mistake before you did it, you do it and then you be like, well, I'm only human. No, no. You should strive for better for yourself anyway. But whatever. Topic.
Last topic of the day. What was it? Was it the record label thing?
No, I don't know. I don't remember.
You said something else too, but the other one was hot.
I have really bad memory, and y'all are witnessing it live on the feed.
What happens is too much that I forgot.
Blame it on Cheyenne. Yes. Yes.
No, why?
Blame it on Cheyenne.
My memory is just as bad as yours.
I'll let you rock up.
Wait,
I
what?
don't remember.
But I think it was something about a record label, but I don't remember.
You're going to sing. That's the topic.
No. We're not. No, we're not.
Let's get it.
Don't do that.
Let's get it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But the rap right now.
I'm about to sound real crazy. Don't do that.
So I'm about to have a loud cipher. That's what you said.
Who said about what cipher? Who? What?
Can you rap?
No.
Well, then you're going to sing then.
No, I'm not.
But I can't sing, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to rap.
I'm going to just let y'all two be great.
You're not going to print. Oh, no, you're not in it. That's dead.
Nope. I'm just an observer.
No, you don't get to be an innocent bystander. You in the mix. Calm down.
Y'all play all day like no.
This is why you don't let a crazy person be the leader. Everything is in the mix. Is always going down. It don't ever stop. Tell her what you said. You called my phone. I was in here chilling, watching this TV. And he was like, yo, we going to Atlanta? I was like, I wasn't planning it, but I guess so. Let's get it.
What? Where did that go?
I'm still trying to go to Vegas. I got people waiting for me.
That's how we get in there. I'm just like, yo, bro, we out. Come on. And we just gonna go. Like, man, niggas don't plan shit no more. Yo, what was the last topic? It was going on.
We can do music. She got a record label. I love her record label.
All right, let's talk about record labels, man, because that's
okay.
Heavy.
What you want to know? What you want to know?
I'm gonna start it off with this, right? And this basically goes in with the school thing I mentioned. You gotta chase your dreams. So, with that being said, record labels are bullshit to me, at least.
They gonna come get it.
I'm like a one-man record label myself. It's like everything included, every job included in a record label, like how can I put this? Every employment opportunity that anybody would find with a record label, I own the skill set. Promotions, I can make the music, I can make the lyrics, I could do the graphics, I could do the videos, I could produce it, I could engineer, drive the tour. But look, man, we can get it popping. I done started shows. Listen, it's nothing one person can't do alone. So, in my opinion, record labels are pointless because you got a bunch of random people that don't really mean nothing to the artist himself.
You better preach.
But yet are getting cuts, heavy cuts from the artist's check.
Like 70% of that shit. 70,
70,
80.
we talking 70, nah, 80, and I get 20. That's what type time these record labels is on.
Yeah, oh, I know.
And then when in the situation we were involved in,
I got
it's like
because
everything was expected, but nothing was given. I'm not gonna say nothing was given. I'm not gonna say
no, nothing. You can't say that.
I
'Cause
can't
I
say
definitely
that.
stole like
I can't say that. No.
$50,000.
Well, I can say that as a matter of fact. Nothing was given. Shit was lended.
Because he sure did take your TV back.
I did not get the TV back. I didn't get my mic stand back. We lost shit fucking with the record label.
But
Mhm.
he lost $50,000, and I'm just saying. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know what you're talking about.
My thing is, if you're not in a position where you can actually put an artist on to the point where he's at least making some type of income every week, but yet you're expecting this artist to pay for this, that, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's my main question. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're not doing your job.
No, see,
But you're
See,
expecting.
that's my goal. You making money to blossom, not make money to
I felt like
give
they
to
could have
me.
done it.
Like,
They was
no.
put, like they put 50 Cent on. But I had to do what they wanted. That's where the lines got crossed. Because I wasn't trying to do that. Like, you can't make me do nothing that's dead. Like,
As a manager, what really is your job? What's your job description as a manager?
Talk shit. Oh, my bad. Thought you was talking.
I like
I
that.
am talking to you. That's what
No,
I'm saying.
I thought you was talking about like managers like in the industry for a minute. I was
I am.
Yes.
my bad. Um, like I want you to build with me. Like whatever money we making, we splitting evenly. Like it's no higher money, it's no lower money, it's no percentiles. Yes, you have to understand and have the mindset that there are going to be legalities a part of, and there will be a contract, but that contract is only stating the certain things that need to get done in a certain time frame. Not saying that the things that you're going to do has to do with anything out of the industry, anything well, not you know what I mean, not anything out the industry, anything in the industry as what's current. Like if you don't rap, you don't have to rap. I mean, yes, there could be somebody that could teach you how to rap. Yes, there could be somebody that could teach you how to sing. But if you can't sing, homeboy, I'm gonna tell you. um, my whole mindset is a family first. There is no, you know, I'm over you, you over me. I'm the manager. We not. I'm not even a manager to you. We homies. You feel me? Like there is no bigger man. Like there is no brother, big brother. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's watching over you. If you want to blossom, you got a passion. You're going to get that. There's nothing else. No other way to explain it. You know, music has always been in my passion because if it wasn't, it wouldn't keep reoccurring. It wouldn't keep coming around. When I really was like, no, I ain't gonna do this. No, I ain't gonna do this. Like it just kept coming back. Like why? I don't know. But obviously, I found out why. It's something for me to do. It's a passion that I have. It's nothing that's not going to let go of. There's nothing to let go of because it's there. Like it just, I don't even know how to explain it. Like music to me is my getaway without having to speak to anybody. Music is my poetry. Music, like poetry, is like church to me. And it to me, if you're poetic, if you're, you know, I don't know, just open minded, conscious, understanding, knowing what you are stepping foot into. If you don't know what an unk is, then it's something wrong. Like if you don't understand it, yes. Um, like if you don't know what that is, if you don't dig down in your roots and understand or kind of figure out what you know what's going on. Like there's so many people I didn't show this logo to. They be like, "How you pronounce it?" You don't know what that is. You don't in the middle of Mother Africa. You don't know what that is. You better sit it down. Don't step foot in don't step foot in my studio. I will
Man.
kick you out.
I'm sorry, I had a hustle house flashback. Your man killing your classic. You fucking your song up. If you can't rap and I'm engineering your song, I will turn your song off.
Get out.
I'm not scared to do it.
Just get out.
You might as well roll. I give you your money back. I give you your money back. Money ain't that important
Like
to
I've
me.
had singers, I've had like when I started before I even came up with my own thing. And I had my quote unquote business partner. I don't know what the fuck you call him. And I really don't care if he see this because he's gonna find out one way or another anyway. Um, it was a lot of legal things that weren't supposed to be done. Not saying sneaking behind or it was legal things that could be done because it was legal. But then he was pulling in these singers. One was underage. One was things I can't speak of. Um,
My bad.
and then one couldn't sing, but the other could sing her heart out. Like, but you scared to tell your parents that you want to sing. Okay, so how we gonna fix this? I don't know, man. I'm about to just drop her. Okay,
You just gotta walk past your parents singing.
right. That's what I do in the house. But like even with the one that whose job I'm not gonna speak of, um, she could sing, but it was like you more worried about these niggas and running these streets, and you got kids, and then you sound like a dying parrot all at the same time. I'm sorry, that was rude. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, my inside voice be coming out sometimes. I should be keeping that to myself. But it's just like, what kind
Hey,
of
people out
what?
in the snow sometimes,
But it's
depending
just
on
to
the
me, if you
situation.
so passionate, you telling everybody, oh, you got this songwriter, you got this producer. Who? Why do you need a songwriter?
Right.
I can understand if you know that you really like you bang with the lyrics, so you want them Jones. Okay, that's fine. Y'all make a deal. You pay for the song, not help me write my song.
Exactly.
Get shot in your foot. Like
Wow,
what?
bro.
What kind of mess? That irritates the hell out of me. It just irritates me. Just be grind. That's what grind my gears. People that be asking for other people to help them, and then like yeah, I can sit down and write something, but I gotta be connected with you in order to write this music. This beat gotta be flowing in order for me to write this music. But not sit down. All right, they gave me this beat and help me write this song. I got the chorus together. I'm a chorus person. I get my chorus like that. Everything else take a minute, unless I'm writing a poem. My poem I had verse, chorus, everything broken down into 4 pieces. Chill it. If it's not a poem, I'm over here like, I mean, if it's a song, that's my biggest hassle right now. Like breaking down the song to get to your verse, your chorus, your lyrics, to everything. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna call nobody unless it's necessary. When it come, it come. If it don't, it don't. I'll be having writing blocks for 6, 7 months on it. I'll be tired of that. But listen, it is what it is. Because that's the process. That's the understanding. And that's the learning that what you're doing is pure. What you're doing is organic. It's not just coming out your ass and you just like, all right, well, that's what it's going to be. But there you go. What the fuck is that bullshit? Don't give me no paper that you just was like, I'm going to write this in 5 minutes. Unless you have that mindset and can write in 5 minutes a whole song, that's fine. That's your talent. That's the shit you about. That's the shit you do. That's what you get into. But if you come up and be like, here you go, just know I will P Diddy the shit out of you. I will. I will be the worst person you ever talk to. Like, this nigga created words. What the fuck is bitch assness? He was drawing like, yo, that show used to be popping, but then he was drawing.
Yo.
Like, he's like, you got some bitch ass shit. I was like, what the fuck?
That's a real nigga for you, though.
That's a word.
But you,
He got it on the shirt.
because he created the fucking word. Of course, it's gonna be on the shirt.
Online.
He branded the shit out there.
That's when he was coming for day 26. Yo, that shit was crazy.
Let's move on to the next topic because we are running out of time.
What other topic was there? It's 11:17. You draw. No. You snuck in that one. You snuck in it. No. You snuck that one in.
Slipping certain stuff. Actually,
no, you snuck that one in.
Last week, I decided I was going to officially do this, but we have been doing it every week, and I like it. We go in on something that's very politically controversial.
Well, I'm gonna just sit here.
But it definitely is driven by the government, so I'm going to call it politics. So yeah, let's get in on this political controversy. What the fuck is in the flu shot? Yay!
The flu itself. Whatever the fuck the flu is.
Ken, let me get through this.
Because motherfuckers get sick off that shit.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, but like the words are kind of choppy.
Bet it. It's okay. That's fine. Cause I can zoom the fuck in. Can you see it?
Boom. There you go.
All right. Here are some of the ingredients you will find in the flu vaccine. Egg protein. Many flu vaccines are made by growing the viruses inside fertilized chicken eggs. Let's stop it right there. First the fucking all, you. All right, I ain't even gonna touch on it. Let's move on. Preservatives. Come on, nigga. Preservatives. Why are there fucking preservatives? Like it's food or something. Anyway, vaccine manufacturers add the preservatives.
Let me cut you off real quick. Let me cut you off real quick.
Let me pronounce this real quick so I can let you know what it is, and I'm gonna let you go right after this. Thimerosal to multi-dose vaccine vials. Let me introduce to you what thimerosal. Fuck that. It's called mercury. Okay. I don't know if you know what mercury is, but have you ever seen a fucking thermometer, like an actual thermometer?
Get the fuck out of here.
I got you.
I know what mercury is, but get the fuck out of here.
It's fucking mercury.
That silver shit that's in there. If you know what an old-fashioned thermometer look like.
Yo, that shit will burn your fucking skin off. I don't know if you realize that or not, but they're putting it in the flu vaccine. Say what you gotta say so I can move on, please.
I don't even remember. Hold on. I don't even. Okay. So, wait. My whole thing is, go back up real quick. Did you see that commercial? I don't know what the fuck it's about. I forgot. But she was like, when did we start putting non-food things in food and calling it food?
I see that commercial.
I don't know what commercial it's for, but why are you putting preservatives in a fucking flu shot? I need to. Well,
I'm about to do the food thing for 3 seconds.
Let's move on.
Try not to do it.
We got stabilizers. Okay. Antibiotics. Okay.
Antibiotics for the fucking shit that you put in there. Fucking antibiotics for the fucking mercury that y'all done put in that shit. The fucking allergies that you're allergic to the fucking whatever this shit is. Like, don't click on Wiki. That's not fucking. Go back.
Hold on. I just need to know what this chemical is.
Polysorbate 80.
It's derived from that shit and some acid. The hydrophilic groups in this compound are polyethers, also known as polyethylene groups with the. Fuck that. Let's see.
Polyethylene is gas.
It actually for.
Wait. No, polyethylene is like gas, ain't it?
House got laboratory use.
Mouse guts?
Polyethylene
Alright.
is gas, isn't it?
Yes.
Why
This
the
is polysorbate.
well, it's part of gas of what?
Sorbate. What is it? What is it? This is a lesser known synthetic compound. Hold on.
First of all, synthetic.
Right.
Yeah, synthetic is
Don't
flammable.
put that in the.
Also known as tween 80. This is an amber golden color, viscous liquid. I'm gonna just stop it there. We can go back.
Can
on
you
that
zoom
note.
in so I can see what that word was? You said what? There was a what liquid?
What? A vicious liquid. A vicious liquid.
So they just
Vicious.
trying to kill us on the low. It's okay.
Vicious liquid. Cool. We got the just of polysorbate. Let's find out what formaldehyde is. Formaldehyde. I'm sorry. Formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde. However the fuck you say
It is
this shit.
formaldehyde. How you don't know what's formaldehyde?
Formaldehyde.
I used to know what that was.
Formaldehyde is a fucking
Cancer risks. Okay, so it's on the cancer website. Formaldehyde is a colorless, flammable, strong smell. Why the fuck is it so much flammable shit in this flu shot?
So
Mind
I'm
you,
guessing if
I
you
did
put
a live
a lighter to the, we could.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stop. I'm gonna just end this,
Mm-mm.
end this the screen share on that note. I did a live stream from the doctor's office. Little did the doctor know, because my son's mom wanted to give him the flu shot, although I told her no, he's not getting a fucking flu shot. That's
Well, I
dead.
wish I would
I
have known
already
before
knew
I
he
actually
was
got
dead.
her the flu shot. Thank you.
Huh?
I said I
So
wish I would have known, but
So I live streamed it and I asked her. She lied her ass cheeks off completely. Yeah, it's a dead flu virus inside of it.
Oh, the flu is dead because they killed it with the polyethylene.
How the fuck are you inserting a dead virus in my body?
Which brings me back to what I was thinking earlier when you said the flu vaccine is what's in the flu virus is what's in the vaccine.
mm-hmm.
It couldn't possibly be, because if it was, why is there so much cold and flu medicine?
But this is my
'Cause
thing. Why do
that's-
people get sick? This is where I want to know. Why are people getting sick after? Like, what is causing them to get sick? Like, what exactly, besides the stuff that's in it? What particular? Because you know, besides the mercury, what particularly is causing?
Besides, why are we skipping over the mercury and all
Because
the
we already
flammable?
no. Because
That's enough itself to
you
make you.
already know that the
You
mercury and everything
pour
else that's in
mercury
there.
on your skin deteriorates. If you pour formaldehyde
Jeez.
on your skin and light a fucking cigarette, you're going to burn to death. They are injecting this stuff in people every day. I rode past Rite Aid,
Yep.
fucking Rite Aid,
Yep. They
and
doing
on
flu
the
shots too.
sign for Rite Aid it says we are offering flu shots. When did Rite Aid become a doctor's office? First of all,
Because it's
can I
telling
go to
you.
Rite Aid and get a
Pause.
fucking checkup? Can I
Pause.
go to Rite
Yes,
Aid
you
and get
can.
tested for AIDS and HIV? Why are they shooting motherfuckers up in Rite Aid? What's going on?
This is because this is the prime example. It's telling you that we should not be paying doctors about what? How much a year? To be telling us.
I pay doctors no mind. That's I
No,
go
no, no,
on
no.
my
I'm saying
feelings.
the non-conscious people. You're paying a doctor how much a year to tell you and write a
Too damn
prescription
much.
about how you feel?
Too damn much. Have you ever taken an ambulance?
Nope.
Don't do it. Have you ever gotten one Advil pill from a hospital?
Nope.
Don't do it. Both of these things are liable to cost you $300 or more alone.
Rolling.
Drawing ain't the fucking word. Like, listen, man,
Governmental income.
can't fuck with it, man.
But then we don't got no say in what goes on with the government, but we gotta pay for it.
But we never had, like, okay. They came overseas because they felt as though they found India, which I feel like we don't look like Indians. nor do we ascend
niggas
from.
Yeah, they definitely missed, and they did not change a thing about it. It was like, this
No,
ain't
this
India.
is
But
India because
then
I said
get
it.
This ain't
mad because.
Y'all not Indian? All right, well, whatever.
But then
We
get
still gonna
mad
call
because we
that
had to teach you how to wash.
exactly. And
We
what
had to
fucks me up
teach
is
you
this
how
shit
to
about
wash, and you still
everything.
smell like a wet dog. What?
Right. They did this shit with the Bible. The Hebrews, quote unquote, there was never a people
You know
called
what
Hebrew.
irritates my
There is no
soul?
language called Hebrew language. They create this shit in their mind and they stick with it generation after generation and they hang you if you disagree with it. What the fuck?
That's the definition of totalitarian. That's still a definition of totalitarian. I don't care. I looked it up.
My bad, y'all. Bad. No, but what I was saying, you know what grinds my fucking gears? What movie grinds my fucking gears? And I only seen the end of the fucking movie. I think it's fucking
What?
Clash of the Gods. What is that? The no, the Egyptian movie that a whole bunch of fucking white
Oh, I
people
know what
played
you're
in.
talking about. I
Fucking
know what you're
stupid
talking
shit.
about. I don't know the name of that movie because I did not care to find out. Yes.
Yo,
Like,
I was
super.
so irked. And then they made what's the fucking what is it? It wasn't Ra. I don't think it was Ra. It was one of the
The mummies?
one of the gods that they praised. See,
You said Rob.
no, it was like Ra, or it was two different gods. It was like a bad god that they didn't praise, like kind of like a Satan, and then it was Ra. I believe is Ra, but
Set and Rob.
yeah, there you go. And why do these motherfuckers look like fucking superheroes? Like Iron Man. Like, you know how Iron Man clink his shit together? It'd be like clink, 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 clink. That's what the fuck they did with them fucking. Oh my God. I seen this. I said, why would, y'all could have made them look more human, like humanoid. Like,
We have an agenda to destroy our original beliefs by any means necessary. I'm gonna put this out there because I was just having a conversation with his sister about it. White people, this whole God thing is a white people way of thinking, a Western world way of thinking. They came over to Egypt trying to figure out what was going on. They see us personifying all the natures of God, of the true creator, which is where all these quote unquote the Egyptians worship thousands of gods. No, we
it was
believe that
only
there
like
was
about 6,
one
but it
creator
wasn't, you know,
that has multiple different
personas.
I don't want to keep saying personalities or personas, multiple different natures.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like anybody. It's just like a person. I'll be chilling. I'm a chilling person for the most part. I like to laugh. I like to have fun. But the
Mm-hmm.
minute I feel offended, I turn the fuck up. I will punch somebody in their face. Just like that. I will go from laughing. I will literally be laughing and punch somebody in the face because they offended on a certain level. It's human nature, and we got it from the creator. And people, that's basically what the Egyptians tried to show throughout all of these different personifications. Like Ma'at, for example, truth, balance, wisdom. These are all the principles of Ma'at. Ra, the sun god, that quote unquote sun god. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
Ray, the eye of Ray, the eye of Horus,
Mm-hmm.
that came from the sun. They worshiped the sun basically because they realized and they understood if the sun didn't raise tomorrow, guess what? Some plants is going to die. If the sun didn't raise the next day, guess what? We fuck around and die. Listen, the sun is necessary for life. And this is what the Egyptians understood. And they personified these things, and they personified it the way it was explained to me. They personified it so children could better understand it.
Right.
So they put them into like figurines
Yeah.
and pictures,
Pretty much
characters,
characters.
names. Ma'at and Ra and Set and all of this stuff,
Mm.
they understood that these stories were, I'm not going to say fictitious, but in a way they were fictitious, but they were facts that were purposely, or they were,
Simplified for explanatory purposes.
yeah, it's fiction
There
that's
you go.
based on facts, which is
Mm.
basically what the Bible is. And I'm trying to explain this shit to people and people don't understand. That's the white people's way of basing a fictional book to try and control us on actual facts that we used to go by. Like for example, the Ten Commandments that we all know today that that the Bible claimed God gave to Moses, and he brought all of these big ass fucking heavy ass stone tablets with every single fucking commandment on it. It was way more than 10 commandments. Let's put that out there.
It was 15. It's like, no, I'm playing. I don't know. I was just guessing.
If I'm not mistaken, it was like 100 or something that was broken down into 10. If I'm not mistaken.
No, it was 100. It was 100. I was being smart from if you ever see,
there was no fucking Moses. Okay, that is a made up story. If you read the 10 Commandments and study the 10 Commandments and then go read the 42 Laws of Ma'at, which was made thousands of years before, you will clearly see that that is a plagiarized version of the 42 Laws of Ma'at. This is facts, yo. This shit is fact. There's so much shit in the Bible that was stolen from Egypt and just switched around so that they can have control over it. This shit's fucking crazy. And people live by this shit. People really live by this shit. There's a verse in the Bible that said, earthly slave masters must obey their slave owners. What? How did you go from saying in Genesis chapter 1, the first fucking chapter of the book, the first one you made us read, bro, how you go from that chapter saying you must love all men as equally as you love yourself, love your neighbor as you love yourself, and all all people have dominion over animals and plants. Where in that first chapter did it say there are a certain people who are going to have dominion over another people? Like, when did black people become animals and plants to white people? And why is this book that's saying this bullshit being produced and published during the same time they're bringing fucking black people from Africa to America as slaves? Why? That don't sound a little funky to y'all? Just a little? Not even a little bit. There's so much confusion when it comes to that Bible and that religions, period. It's like, I don't know. I think it's a control thing. I think that goes back to politics and money.
Well, I got a topic for y'all for next time.
It's like an episode inside an episode, though.
I love it.
So I was on some conscious stuff. Why are missing people never found? Or why are missing children never found on top of certain things? Not just people, just in general.
I can't agree with never.
Not say never, but why are...
I see where you're coming from. I definitely see where you're coming from. And I think the reason, I'm going to keep it short, I think the reason is people don't really give a fuck. Not enough people give a fuck, I should say. If everybody really gave a fuck about that Amber Alert that hit your phone 3 o'clock in the morning, instead of complaining about it, and you actually got up and went and looked for the damn kid, it wouldn't be so many. It wouldn't be so many unsolved.
Legally though, they got so much paperwork to do and so many hoops to jump through that nothing really gets done. If they just, that's why they actually got secret task forces and all that skip all that and just go out and get stuff done. Because if you never did that, then nothing would ever get done. Like when they need warrants to search stuff,
if you go back to get the warrant, by the time you come back, I'm moving everything you
Well,
look at.
technically, this wasn't the topic for today. This was just in general. Now we going in
I
again.
was just saying. 5. 4 or 5.
I'm trying to get either 5, 6, or 7. Cheyenne, I don't know if you know who Brother Polite is.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Do you know who Brother Polite is?
No.
Never heard of Brother Polite?
Mm-mm.
Cool. It's great. I love that you never heard of him. Because now I get to put you D with him. You should definitely YouTube this brother after this episode, because he is the person that brought me into this conscious state that I'm in. He was the reason I am the way I am, as conscious as I am. I mean, other people have added to it since then, like deeply. I've met a witch who's brought me into it as probably as deep as I'm going to go. I've met other conscious folks who just spread information and knowledge nonstop. His name is actually Shaka Amos. I'm working hard on getting him on the show too.
Shout out to you.
Brother Polite is the most conscious person I've ever met in my life. Let me put this out here. He used to be a Crip gang superior, leader of the Crip gang. Shot niggas, killed niggas, been shot, I believe. Been to jail. And you know who Dr. Sabi is?
Yeah. The African guy that cured
Yes.
HIV.
Everything.
Well, pretty much everything, yes.
HIV, everything you can think of. He's the
He
one that
cured
came up with the known fact now that every sickness is based on mucus. If you can remove mucus from your body, whatever sickness it is, wherever the mucus is forming, that sickness will go with it. Brother Polite gained his consciousness from, I believe, a mixture of Dr. Sabi, Dr. Malachi Z. York. I don't know if you know who he is.
He sounds familiar.
He's very, very, very deep into the conscious movement. He actually went through every single religion, one by one. Went through them, believed in them, got followers, preached their gospel, and then shitted on it at the end. Completely shitted on it. All right, yeah, you remember how I said this, that, the third happened, right? Well, how could that be true if this, that, the third, the fourth, the fifth? All right, fuck this religion. We're going to move on to the next one. And it all came to what they're doing now, which is called Nuwapianism. Supposed to be the religion. They call it the actual facts and right knowledge. But they set him up crazy because he was dropping so much knowledge and waking so many people up. This man, all right, let me put you deal with something. This man had so much money. He went to Georgia and bought, I don't know how many acres, but he built all these pyramids out there. It was one big ass pyramid, but he built a bunch of pyramids, and the land was called Tamaray. And he just invited everyone. Everyone could come and stay for free. Long you just got to work on the land, and he was out there preaching. You can look him up on YouTube too. Very, very, very profound man. Brother Polite came into his consciousness through a mixture of Dr. Sabi, Dr. Malachi Z. York, and his wife. Honestly, his wife. I want him on the show. He's going to be on this show. Either the next episode after that, or the next episode after that. I'm aiming for episode 7 at the most. I'm trying to get him in here before that, but I know exactly what it is that I have to do. Honestly, I've been slacking on my part purposely. Honestly, I've been slacking because I want to get into a different space. I want to get my head a lot more clearer. I want to know the things that I want to talk to him about, and we're going to do it a little different. I actually want him to come on here, and I'm going to set it up to where as though I'm asking him questions where his answers are going to teach people things that they definitely need to know. He is a real estate genius. He's taught me so much about real estate that I'm about to make some crazy moves. I'm gonna just say that. But I can't wait to get him on the show. I can't wait. Him, Shaka Amos. He's another very prolific, smart, conscious man. Who else? There was one more person I was trying to get on here. Whatever, they're not important. I'm trying to get somebody on here. Trying so hard to get somebody on here so we can have a debate on
more like a dialogue.
I prefer a debate. We've had plenty of dialogues. I'm ready to turn it up now. I'm ready for some
got you.
I'm ready for some disagreement. I need to come to conclusions about things that are bothering me, and debating, I feel like, is the only way. Spitting out actual facts is the only way. Showing proof is the only way that I'll be actually satisfied about these things. So I need a Christian that's heavy in the faith to come on here. I need a Muslim that's heavy in the faith to come on here. I need a Jew that's heavy in the faith to come on here. I need a Rastafarian who's heavy in the faith to come on here. I actually had my Rasta. He was supposed to come on. Was it the second week, I believe? But he ran into some issues. And I've been trying to get a witch on here. My witch don't want to do it. My witch don't want to do it. So I got to find another one. I actually know a couple more. I haven't even asked them, but I will. And when they come on here, we are going to go in. I need this. This show is going to be very interesting.
It's going to get very interesting. Debatable, because I believe something completely different, but it's not a debatable thing.
What do you believe, bro?
My name is Highlight, and the reason, there's a bunch of reasons, but my favorite is short for highlight frequency, which is my spirit energy. What I actually believe is when they said we were made in the image of God, they meant the soul inside of us, that light that doesn't die. Like, God to me is not a person, even though they say he a lot. It's just like it's hard to explain, but it's like, you ever seen Ghost Rider, that ball that know everything? I'm just saying, but like, it know everything, and the light just guides you in the direction. It's not a person. And like, I believe that us being made in that image that's so almighty, right? If we all work together, imagine how much could get done. That's why unity is so dangerous. That's why they try to keep you from knowledge and keep you from learning, so that you don't get smarter, so that you don't. That's why aggression is so good to them. They like to keep us angry, especially toward each other, so we don't work together. Because together is dangerous. Even if you got a gun, it's not dangerous without the bullets. You got to put the bullets in the gun. They got to work together. Like,
actually, want to talk about Cheyenne, and I wanted to do it live on the air so I can also get it out to people at the same time. ArtsyMEDIA, my company. I'm actually about to get it branded LLC.
let's go.
But I'm going to I'm gonna do it a little different, because right now all it is a media company. I basically just run all my artwork through it. I have 3 brands right now. I have Artsy Inc., ArtsyMEDIA, and AXBGFX, which is Artsy Xbox Graphics. I'm going to form them all in one under ArtsyMEDIA and get the name copywritten. And what I want to do is, it's going to be a company that hosts other companies. So I'm going to put together a platform. Well, I already got the platform. This is it right here. But different people are going to be coming on here and promoting their brands. But everyone's going to be under ArtsyMEDIA. So I'm going to have a website where you can go to, and you're going to see everybody's shit just highlighted on the homepage. So that way you could just, it's basically about supporting black businesses. I want 1,000 black businesses, black owned businesses. That's just people
I'm
rocking
gonna
out.
take you in a couple after we get off
I
here.
want it all under me because I'm going to LLC this company, and that's going to, by default, everyone else's company is going to be copywritten in LLC by default, just because y'all are under me. I want everybody to do their own thing. I want everybody to make their own money. I don't want no cut. I don't want none of that. I make my own money. I'm fully comfortable with that. I want everybody who's under me to succeed. I'm going to do everything I can in my power to help y'all succeed. I'm going to use my talents. Anyone who needs anything, any type of help that I can offer, y'all got me. Just promote the brand. That's all I just promote the brand. Because you promoting the brand, you're promoting yourself simultaneously and every other brand that's under me. You understand? Supporting black businesses by default, just by promoting this independent brand, honestly. That's what I'm aiming for. And I want to, he's going to have his nonprofit under me. I'm going to make sure that's under me so we can have thousands of different grants and scholarship opportunities that we can give out to people. I'm ready to go, honestly. I'm just ready to take off in life and do everything that I need to do and help people get done what they're trying to do instead of just sitting at roadblocks all the time. So, Cheyenne, this brings the question to you. Would you bring Onk Life Records under ArtsyMEDIA?
It's a lot to think about. I would, on certain levels, we would have to, fully talk about that. Just as long, as long as it's thorough, and
everything I do is thorough, man. I don't
I'm
get
not
anything.
saying you not. I'm just saying, giving you my opinion, stating what I'm saying, how I feel on certain things. Like I said, be it that everything is baby steps for me, and I'm still, tiptoeing. I ain't even jumped in the pool yet. It's getting there. It's getting there. I haven't actually had a chance to really sit down and work on my business plan. It's there. Oh, excuse me. It's there.
That's what it's about. That's what I'm about.
But it's a
I'm
lot.
trying to help people get to where they're going.
Yeah.
If you have a business plan and you have a vision, I have the power to bring it to life.
Gotcha.
I have the power to manifest destinies, whether I'm doing it by magic or just simply doing it. You can honestly, you can speak things into existence depending on how strong your intentions are.
You sure can.
You can literally speak things into
light
existence.
frequency.
It is. And I was just talking about this with my witch earlier. I feel like there are spirits that follow everybody. Everyone has their own spirits. And depending on your destiny, what your actual destiny is, your spirits know what your destiny is. You probably know. You can speak things into existence. If it has something to do with your destiny, like say, I've been saying I want an Audi for a while. I feel like that has a lot to do with my destiny because it's going to get me where I'm going. Simply because it's going to get me where I'm going. One of my spirits just heard me say that. One of my spirits hear me say it every time I say it. And they go out and they make something happen to where as though at some point, at some time in the future, that's going to come to me some way or somehow because these spirits heard me speak it and now they're doing what they do on their end to bring it to existence. Whether it's I don't know. I like to search on this app. I bought my last card from this app called OfferUp. Maybe the spirit will go out and convince somebody to put their Audi up on OfferUp for a reasonable price. And I see it and I'm like, bruh, I'm getting it. And it's funny that I'm saying this because I can actually show you a message from this guy that hit me up earlier asking me when I wanted to come see the Audi. And that's the price is A1. The car is A1. I'm getting this fucking Audi. I'm bringing it to existence. So that's how I see it. I think a lot of people need to become more spiritual and less religious. I don't know if that makes sense to a lot of people, but to a lot of conscious people, religion and spirituality are opposites.
Mm-hmm.
Complete opposites. And it's funny because if you talk to a religious person, they will claim that they're spiritual.
Lies.
But they will also claim that magic is evil. They'll claim that spells are evil. They'll claim that rituals are evil. They'll claim that sacrifices are evil. But all of this stuff is in the same Bible that they read.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about spirits. We talking about being spiritual. We talking about magic. God's a spirit. Jesus was spiritual. He performed magic multiple times. The nigga turned wine into water. I ain't never seen that trick. Water into wine, whatever. Same shit. I don't drink, so shit. To me, he turned the wine into water. Fuck it. I'm available this morning. I didn't even see this message. I'll let you know when I'm ready. I'm about to show y'all the Audi. So y'all know I'm not bullshit. Manifestation is real. And when you're actually spiritual and you understand how it works even better. Here's the Audi right here. I'm not showing y'all who it's from. Y'all gonna try to steal it. All right, it went away. It's my Audi. And it's coming soon. It's coming soon. It's coming soon.
Like you said it was?
Huh? Oh yeah, the price is beautiful. My last car was that price. So yeah, what we finna do?
At some point, I said Jesus was a metaphor, and he got in a whole argument with my sister. That ain't had nothing to do with the reason why I said that.
Yo, she started going in because she was like, "What do you mean? Like you going to hell? What you mean Jesus is a metaphor?" All right, let me explain this to you.
No, not even you. Let me explain. I got a reason why I said it. Because imagine if, okay, because I wasn't around when Jesus was walking the earth and whatnot. So let's just say, metaphorically, he gave people food when he came across hungry people. He gave people the clothes off his back when they was cold. What if we just did the things he did for each other? What if we just took it as the action instead of like?
I mean, but for some weird reason, they taught me that in Catholic school. I went to a Catholic elementary school. They kind of taught you that instead of like, all right, so for us as kids, they gave us like, I guess, coloring pages or whatever. I remember this to the day. And each like feed the hungry, do this, do that. There was all of other people. It was actually children helping other children. And as a metaphor, like, do you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like, it was never Jesus doing something. It was always a coloring page of a child helping another child, or an adult showing a child the way too. So instead of it being like, I think everything was a fucking metaphor for like, especially in Catholic churches. Like that used to drive me up. I used to hate Catholic school. But I'm going to hit the wrap it up for the night because
it definitely is 12.
it is literally 11:56.
Tyann,
Yes.
this was lit. I appreciate you. You're welcome back on the show every week if you want to.
Just let me know ahead of time.
All right. I won't get into that. I'll let people know when it's starting.
Well, I mean, you did this time. That's why it was a reason why you know, it was a reason. Everything happens for a reason. That's my thing. Everything. When I say everything happens for a reason, there's a reason why you hit me up tonight. And the reason why there's only 3 people on this fucking live feed tonight. So
We definitely had like 2 episodes back to back.
So it's like, because I knew you had one last time, but I didn't really know how to get connected to for me even to watch or even give my own input. But this time I do, but I don't really know because I don't really be on Facebook. Like by this time I'm asleep.
Right.
So I kind of was irked last time. I missed your live feed, but it is what it is. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. There are many connections for a reason. Connections is key for me. That is one thing about me. I will never drop a connection because without those connections, you will never have positivity. You will never have production. And without production, there is no progress. So, boom.
Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you, Queen.
You're welcome.
As always, that's the bro. The Bucks. We out.